Hey guys, it's the Cubist MTG. Today we're going to crack a box of War of the Spark. I was originally going to do a live stream, but when I hooked up my camera and tested it, I really did not like the quality. And for some weird reason, the webcam flips the image, so it's backwards and it's still bugging me, so I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to stay good quality, so we're going to do this here in 4K. But we're going to crack a box here. Hopefully we're going to open some stuff for our cubes. Currently I have a Pauper cube. I don't know how much of this is good enough for Pauper, but I like that. And then our vintage powered cube would love a Lily, and some of the Planeswalkers I'm definitely going to play. So we're going to open this today and hopefully do a giveaway at the end here is what we're going to do. So we'll see what we crack open here. All right, this is my first booster box since like New Phyrexia, so we're looking pretty excited here. So we're just going to crack these pretty fast. We're going to probably ignore the commons for now and do another video about which ones are going in the Pauper's cube. So we're going to just take a look at the uncommons. Sunblade Angel, Pledge of Unity, Narset, which is great. Love that card. And then Soul Diviner. Remove a counter from an artifact creature, draw a card. Not good enough to make it into the vintage powered cube, but you know, it is what it is. You got to open some junk before you can get the good stuff, I think. So let's see what we got here. Probably keep the box. All right, so we can toss out some of these guys. Oop. All right, so we got Storm the Citadel, God Pharaoh statue, and then we got a Johnny. I think I will play a Johnny. I like his ability for the vintage powered cube. I like the creatures control have vigilance. A lot of these multicolored guys don't see a lot of love. I know especially Jund has their Jund cards are just removal. So, you know, having cards like this that actually come into play and do something in a multicolored slot is very important to me in my vintage powered cube. So we're gonna definitely be throwing him in there and testing him out. Okay, so crack out these guys. Mana Geode, I will say, I might throw in as well. I do really like that card. I don't know why, I just like these artifacts that generate any color mana. So we're gonna definitely be keeping him. Dreadhorde, and then we got Ral. Ral will be going in as well. I love him for Izzet. I like his abilities. For Storm, just an overall great card, so I'm definitely going to play him in the vintage powered cube. We're going to throw him right in there. All right, so Rubble Belt, nah. Mawu, maybe. Vraska, now this is an interesting one. You know, these 4 mana ones kind of concern me because they are a little expensive, but we're just talking about Jund, how it doesn't really have anything. But this does have Death Touch ability, so I really do like that. So she's definitely going to make it into there. We got a Blast Zone. Blast Zone probably won't make it in. It is a great card. I really like it. I've always liked things like that and Ratchet Bomb. But I don't think it's going to make it into the cube just because I don't think there's going to be enough ability to make the counters matter. It is nice, but 3 mana is very high to destroy some stuff. You'd run a million other things over than that, so we're going to stay away from that. This, again, goes with, you know, the Geode. It comes into play tapped, add 2 mana. It's just like a poor man's Gilded Lotus, but I like the card. It'll probably make it in just to be in. And then God Eternal Ronus. What am I doing here? All right, so we also got a little foily boy over here. Nothing crazy. Death Touch, when he enters the field, double the power of each other creature you control until end of turn. This will probably go in. It does get reshuffled in, which is good. I like it for just the green decks. I think it's a powerful card. It's definitely going in there. A lot of these mythics will be going in just to try them out. You know, I mean, I don't play a lot of standard or limited, so anything I can put in the cube just to have fun with, I'm gonna do. So that's great. All right, and then we got Recruiter Sphinx, pretty weak. The Beacon, I don't think will go in. Arlen, so create a wolf. Kind of expensive. Maybe. We'll try it out. And then commence the end game. The spell can't be countered. I do like that. Draw 2 cards and amass X with X the number of cards in your hand. I'll probably throw that into the cube. I do like that. It has a interesting ability. I like the can't be countered kind of thing. So we'll throw that in and test it. You never know if it's going to get cut later on. But, you know, I'm willing to give a lot of these cards a try just because I really, really like this set. We have Death Sprout, Challenger Troll, Jaya. This is pretty good. I'll probably throw her in as well. And then Bolus's Citadel. All right, Bolus's Citadel, you can look at the top card of your library at any time. You can play the top card of your library and pay life equal then rather, and then sacrifice permanent each opponent, or 10 non-land permanents. All right. Yeah, this will go in just to try it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm willing to try a lot of these rares in it just to see how they go. I will say that on average, cards like Bolus's Citadel, if it came out a while ago, it would cost less. It would probably be about a 5 or 4 mana card if it came out when I was playing Magic. But, you know, it's okay that it's a little expensive in its mana cost, but we'll throw it in and try it. Teo, you have hexproof. I do really like that, and making walls. I will throw him in there. And then we have the Parhelion 2. This one I don't know if I will. I am not a fan of the vehicles. Just something about them I don't like. I think I have the Thopter Copter or whatever it is in there right now, but I don't really like it myself, and I just don't know if it's good. I mean, the Crew 4 is a little crazy, but I don't know. We'll see. The white mana cost, it's very expensive too. That's freaking crazy, but we'll see. We'll think it over. All right, so we got Cyclops, Bond of Flourishing. Bond of Flourishing is pretty cool. You can just get a card, which is nice. And oh yeah, here we go. I was really hoping I was going to crack one of these. In all fairness, I did order some Japanese boys of these, but Bolus, probably the second highest costing card in the set besides our girl Lily, and this will go in. I really like this card a lot. I don't know why. There's something about it that just emits power, and it needs to go into the cube right now. But that was an early mythic pull. That's great. Actually, I want to see how many mythics I've been getting, because people say you get about 2 in a pack, 2 in a box, up to 9. So there's 2. So far I pulled 2. Not bad. I hope that's not the end of it. We still got a lot of packs here to go. So, all right. These commons are ready for me to go through and check out the Pauper Cube. Devil, Druid, Scorn, and Sorin Vengeful. He will make it in as well. It's just, like I said, the 4 mana drop, multicolored cards, they need a boost up, and this set is the one to give it that boost. I really thought the Ravnica stuff would really make it there, but it really just doesn't. But that's alright. We will throw him in. The only reason why I don't have a Sorin in mine is because the proxy that I made of my original Sorin card looks like junk. So I got rid of it until I can make another one. So we'll have to power that up. And I just keep forgetting to put it on the list to make it, so kind of forget about it. Now, my biggest question is, do I run cards like these? So Nissa's Triumph, there are Nissas that are going to be in the cube, and it's just you can get up to 2 basic forest cards, which I don't like the term basic for this one, but you can get 3 and then put them in your hand. I think this one's a little underpowered, but some of the other Triumph cards might make it in. For all you limited junkies out here, Kaya, super good. And it's just an exile. She's a little expensive. I don't know if I'm going to throw her in and test her, but we will figure that out as we go. But we do have single combat. Each player chooses a creature or planeswalker they control, sacrifices the rest. Players can't cast creatures or planeswalkers until your next turn. This is actually really good. I'm surprised at how much I like that. That is probably a very cheap card. It's probably like $2, so run out and buy that for your cube, because I think that's going to be fun. I know that recently I've gotten a little bit of, I won't say hate towards me cutting Council's Judgment, but I understand where everyone's coming from. The card is very good. It gets around hexproof and stuff like that, but it's probably going to make it back in. But this is also along that same line of crazy wipe cards that give you like really good abilities, so I like that. Jiang, I like him. I would run him in the cube for sure. And then we have Deliver Unto Evil. Choose up to 4 cards in your graveyard. If you control a Bolus Planeswalker, return those cards to your hand. Otherwise, an opponent chooses 2 of those. Leave the chosen cards in your graveyard and exile. This I probably don't think is good enough. There's not enough Boluses in there to make sense. But then again, I don't know. I don't feel like that card's super powerful, but I like it. I don't think it's good enough for my cube to go into because there's just not enough synergy. There's not a big enough chance that you get that card and Bolus and be happy about it. So Death Sprout again, Plating, 10th District, Legionnaire. I do like this card, but again, I don't think there's enough synergy. And then we have Sharkin. So Sharkin, whenever a creature attacks or a planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. I don't think there's enough dragons in my thing to make it make sense, so he might not make it just because of his mana cost is a little high on 5. I'd rather run like Chandra. So I don't think there's enough dragon synergy there to make that good. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Totally lost. Sandra's Triumph. Let's take a look at this Triumph what we got right here. Deals 3 damage to target creature, and if you control a Chandra, it would deal 5 damage instead. I think this might make it in. I like this card. It's basically Incinerate, so this could just replace Incinerate and give you a little bit of a bonus if you happen to have a Chandra. And then this is a good multicolor card. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power, and then you gain life equal to the greatest. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Next we have Massacre Girl, Menace, enters the battlefield. Each other creature gets -1/-1. Whenever a creature dies this turn, each creature other than Massacre Girl gets -1/-1. I do like that card a lot. And then we have the Prowler, which is Death Touch, Lifelink, add a mana of any color. I do like that card a lot, actually. I don't think I've seen that one. That will probably get put into the cube. I like the Death Touch, the Lifelink, and it's a mana dork for 3 mana. Not bad. I'm definitely not putting the foil in my cube, though. I'm so against foils, it's not even funny. Because they just bend and warp and don't hold up. But Cruel Celebrant, like that card a lot. Teo again, he's making it in. And the Hydra, of course. Got to get those 25-cent rares. Planeswalker synergy, I don't know. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are put onto a planeswalker you control, that many on this, I don't know. Not enough proliferate to make that feasible in the cube, I don't think. So he'll probably stay out. Not a huge fan of that card. So, all right, let's see if we can find some more Triumphs here. Bolt Blend. This is okay. I probably wouldn't play it, but and then Jaya again, and then Command the Death Horde. All right, so this is an interesting one. Choose any number of target creatures and/or planeswalkers in graveyards. It deals damage to you equal to the total mana cost of those cards. Put them in the battlefield under your control. That is a great combo card. I will be putting that into the cube for sure, just to see what kind of craziness it can do. Yeah, that's all I have to say there. Look forward to testing that for sure. Okay, Jace's Triumph. It's basically draw 2 cards, and if you control a Jace, draw 3. I don't think that's good enough to make it in either. There's other cards that draw cards way better. Ooh, here we go. Foil Rare. Silent Submersible. Deals player or planeswalker draw card. Again, I don't know if I'm going to run something like that, but we will be running this Jace. So you win if you don't draw a card. If your library has nothing, you put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, draw a card, draw 7 cards, then if your card has no in it, you win the game. I just think that's an interesting kind of work together. We'll be running it. We'll see how it goes. 4 mana is a little crazy, and milling yourself doesn't seem like a great idea either, but hey, might as well try it, right? Got some more commons here. All right. Pridemate, Pledge of Unity, Ashiok will definitely be going in, and then Feather. So Feather is kind of interesting. I did see the price spike on this, but whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard. If you do, return to your hand at the beginning of the next step. Maybe that'll make it in. Again, I can't really say until I look at, so I don't really count how many creature targeting spells I have in my cube, so I have to look through and see if there's enough in there to make that make sense, because I'm not just going to put a dead card into my cube that has no activators or nothing that really gets there. So Kasima, love that card. We will be playing that card, and then another Blast Zone. Blaststone's fine. I mean, it's a little bit of a money card right now, so we'll probably toss a play set of those or something. I don't know. We will figure it out. It'll probably be played in Standard quite a bit. Again, Celebrant, Ugin's Conjurant. I like that card a lot. I just don't think it has room in my cube. Angarath. They have Menace and then a Mass. I like that card. I think it's good enough to be played. So we'll check it out. And then we have our third mythic, which is God Eternal. Double strike. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 4/4 zombie warrior. That will be put into the cube too. It is very good and limited. It is just a straight good card. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You get that in. It can be a win condition in some control decks. Just play creature cards, get another 4/4 with it. Liliana's Triumph. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. If you control a Lily, each opponent also discards a card. It's pretty good. This might take the place of like a target opponent sacrifices a creature kind of thing. Could see that going in there. And then creatures you control have haste. And this, I like this card a lot. Again, it's at 4 mana drop, double card. It needs to be in the cube. We have Ob Nixilis's Cruelty. And then now we have Living Twister. Discard a land card, deals 2 damage, return a tapped land you control to its owner's hand. I don't like that card. I think it's very weak. Not going in the cube. Just when I saw it, the mana cost is disgusting. I don't know. It just doesn't have enough impact for me in my head, even in like a red deck wins kind of thing. You have to discard a land card in limited. That's usually not great. But, yeah. Kiora, maybe we'll make it in. I'm not going to say no. And we got our boy here. Oh, we got Foil Lily. Triumph. When he enters the battlefield, draw a card. If it entered from your library or was cast from your library, draw 2 cards instead. When he becomes a target of spell, shuffle him into your library. Like again, that is a card that could be very, very good. But if he does not have enough activators, he's not going in the cube. So I have to look through to see how many summoning from the library cards we have in the cube to synergize with him. If there's enough, what I deem as enough, and I don't know what that number is, he will go in, but probably not, just because a lot of those things are a little broken. I mean, you can't do Green Sun Zenith, so ooh, he's awesome too. I really like how they did the art up there. Has 1 or fewer cards, he deals 2 damage to them. Target player discards card. Good disruption. We'll be playing him for sure. Ignite the Beacon. Search your library for up to 2 Planeswalker cards. Reveal them. Put them in your hand. Too slow for me. I'd rather just like, that's not a great white card for me. So that will be staying out as well. But, you know, we're not going to complain too much. Scorpion, Grateful Apparition, great card for limited. Teferi. Now with Teferi, definitely going in. Again, very good Azorius card. Limits them. They have to get rid of it. Until the end of turn, you can cast sorcery spells that has flash. And I feel like in the Legacy Cube, that has very good potential to get some crazy things going. And then you can return creatures, which is always good disruption. Love Teferi definitely going in. All right, so Prison Realm. I don't know. Again, some of these cards, I got to go through these. Really, I'm just looking at the rares to see if they're going in. Death Horde. Lose 1 life and make it a mass token. It's kind of like a poor man's Bitter Blossom, I guess. I would play that. I would put that in there just to see how it goes. I like that card. I think in a limited format it gets super good because you just make big, big boys. And I'm okay with that. Storm the Citadel. I don't know. Again, I don't want to look at too much into these. I want to look at the rares. Foil Martyr of the Cause. We have Vivian. You can cast creature spells though they have flash. That just alone, I would make that into my cube. But she has some other things that, you know, 1 target gains vigilance and reach. Awesome cards. Very good. I just love these Planeswalkers. They really stepped it up here and made something very different. So, oh, hello. Arlen. Okay, foil Arlen. And then we have Vivian's Airbow. So discard a card, look at the top X cards of your library. You can put a creature card of those on the battlefield, put the rest in the bottom any order. That will probably go in. It'll be along the same lines as that, you know, cheating out. It's like essentially it's kind of like a Green Sun Zenith almost. because you have to discard a card. So I'm okay with that card as well. We'll put those in. Tybalt. We have Dreadhorde Butcher, haste. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, put a 1/1. When he dies, it deals damage to its power to any target. I like that card. It kind of fits in with the red deck, black deck wins. It is a little weak. I wish it was like a 2/2, but that would make it kind of busted. But, you know, I'm okay with that. I will definitely put that in to test it out. Obnixilis for sure. Foily Island. Woo. And we got Role Reversal. Exchange control of 2 target permanents that share a permanent type. I will play that and try it. I don't know why. I just love those like switcheroo mechanics. Definitely want to check that out. I am all about it, and we are still searching for our Lily. Come on. Triumph, Firemind, Karn. All right, Karn will be played as well. Activated abilities of your artifacts your opponent's control can't be activated. That alone is really good right there. And then he kind of becomes like a weird tutor, so that's fine. I am okay with Karn. Come on, Lily. Merfolk Skydiver, Gleaming Overseer, Nahari, and then God Eternal Efret. When you reveal this first card, you draw each turn. Whenever you reveal an instant or sorcery card, copy that card, and you may cast the copy. It costs 2 less. And when he dies, put him 3rd from the top. That'll go in. I think that has some cool synergy. It is a little expensive, but the stat line's good, so I don't mind playing it. Has the flying keyword, which is fine with me. We've got a lot of mythics in this so far. I really hope we're not running out of luck, because I would love a Lily. Another Feather. Not much to say about that. Don't know if Feather's still expensive or not. I didn't care to look. Another Arc Bow. Nothing exciting. We only got 3 packs left. Come on, Lily. The Wanderer, I would put that in. Widespread Brutality. Don't think that's going to go in. It's got a weird casting cost. I don't think there's going to be enough amass. Love. What else we got here? D-Spark, Vraska, Dreadhorde Champion, Trample. Whenever the deals combat damage to a player or a planeswalker, you can discard any number of cards. If you do, draw that many cards. And add much mana until the end of step. You don't lose mana as the steps ends. Sure. We could try that out. I don't mind that. Wouldn't say it's like the best card in the set, but willing to try it out. Karya, and then Ravnica at War. Feels like we got these are kind of stuck together. Oh, just a forest theme. Exile all multicolored permanents. I do like that card. Probably play that. And then, you know, we're going to go, like I said, spoil a little bit. We're going to have a little bit of a giveaway. And the giveaway is going to be for all these nice foils. I do not like foils. I mean, an island is kind of trash, but you get an Arlen, a Mater, a Liliana, an Obnixilis, Science Submersible, Leyline Prowler, and Sky Theater Strix. All you have to do is comment down below with which one of these cards is your favorite. That is the foil. I'll randomly pick anyone. I will make sure they're a subscriber, and then I'll ship these off to you, the whole set. So again, guys, thanks for watching this boring unboxing video, but you know, I had to get a box and hopefully grab some stuff. I did get a few cards that I was looking for, so it's totally worth it. But thanks for watching, guys, and we will catch you later. Hope you win these little foil guys, you know. Don't let this submarine go unclaimed. All right, guys, thanks.